22-year-old retired teacher named Robert began noticing small changes in his body. Nothing dramatic, nothing painful, just small things. His feet felt colder than usual, even on warm afternoons. His socks started leaving deeper marks around his ankles, and the short walk to his mailbox felt strangely exhausting. Robert told himself the same thing many seniors say: "I'm just getting older." There was no sharp chest pain, no sudden collapse, no warning that felt urgent, so he ignored it. Weeks passed. The swelling in his ankles became more noticeable, his shoes felt tighter. By evening, his legs looked puffy. When he pressed his finger into his ankle, a small dent remained for several seconds. He still wasn't worried. Then, one morning, he noticed something else. His toes looked slightly bluish, not bright blue, just darker than usual. He rubbed them, thinking maybe the room was cold. But the color change kept happening. Around the same time, small cuts on his feet were taking longer to heal. A minor blister lasted nearly 3 weeks. His skin around the ankles looked shiny and stretched, almost glossy under the light. Walking became more difficult. His legs felt heavy, almost as if small weights were attached to them. Climbing even a few stairs left him unusually tired. Still, he blamed age. But here's what Robert didn't realize. His heart had slowly begun to weaken. When the heart cannot pump blood efficiently, the body protects the brain and lungs first. Blood flow to the farthest areas, like the feet, begins to decrease. Fluid can start building up in the lower legs because gravity pulls it downward. Cold feet can be one of the earliest signs. When less warm blood reaches the toes, they may feel constantly cold, even when the rest of the body feels comfortable. Swelling in the ankles is another sign. This fluid buildup, often called edema, happens because blood returning to the heart slows down. Pressure builds in the veins, and fluid leaks into surrounding tissues. The dent that remains after pressing on swollen skin is known as pitting edema. Many seniors dismiss it, but persistent swelling should never be ignored. As circulation weakens, muscles in the legs receive less oxygen. That is why Robert's short walks suddenly felt exhausting. His muscles were working harder with less support. The shiny, tight skin around his ankles was caused by fluids stretching the tissue. The bluish tint in his toes was a sign of reduced oxygen in the blood reaching his extremities. Even the slow-healing blister had an explanation. Blood carries nutrients and oxygen necessary for repair. Without proper circulation, healing slows. Robert also began experiencing tingling sensations in his feet at night. Reduced blood supply can affect the nerves, creating numbness or pins and needles feelings. Then something else happened. Within 1 week, he gained nearly 3 pounds, despite eating the same meals. It wasn't fat, it was fluid retention. His toenails had also become thicker and more brittle over the past year. Small changes like this can sometimes reflect long-term circulation issues. Occasionally, he felt a mild burning sensation in his feet, something he had never experienced before. And when walking a little farther than usual, he felt cramping pain in his calves that improved once he sat down. This type of pain can happen when blood flow to the leg muscles is restricted. Finally, there was the fatigue. Not just normal tiredness, a deep, heavy exhaustion in his legs, even after a full night of sleep. Eventually, Robert's breathing became slightly short during simple tasks. That is when his family insisted he see a doctor. Tests revealed that his heart had been gradually weakening for months. The signs had been there all along, in his feet. Now, this does not mean that every cold foot or swollen ankle is heart failure. Many conditions can cause similar symptoms, but when multiple signs appear together, persistent coldness, swelling, discoloration, slow healing wounds, unusual fatigue, and rapid weight gain from fluid, it is important to pay attention. Early detection can make a significant difference. When heart problems are identified early, treatment can help manage symptoms and improve quality of life. The important lesson from Robert's story is simple. Do not wait for dramatic chest pain. Your body often whispers before it screams. If you notice several of these changes in your feet or legs, schedule an appointment with your healthcare provider. A simple evaluation can provide clarity and, if needed, early treatment. Your feet may seem far from your heart, but they are closely connected through your circulatory system. Sometimes they are the first messengers. This information is for educational purposes only and is not medical advice. If you have concerns about your symptoms, please consult a qualified healthcare professional for proper guidance. And remember, paying attention to small changes today can protect your health tomorrow.